Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks back with Primordia. Love this game. Love this game. Got some ideas from you guys in the discussion part of the last episode, and I think it's pretty good. It's a pretty good idea.
This vehicle looks more intact than the others.
Oh, this isn't part of the suggestion, but I wonder.
This vehicle looks more intact than the others.
Okay, so this has got to have something to it. Large hatch. I must have missed this before.
It's rusted shut.
Oh, see, I clicked up here and I never clicked on here. Oh, that's vehicles. Oh man. Okay. Crowbar?
I've scraped off the rust.
Okay. Nice. Okay,
Well,
good.
Let's see what we've got here.
Oh, I would have not. I'm lucky I missed over that because I probably would have just kept walking by that. Oh, there's an engine.
Let's see if I can manage this. Hopefully I won't be holding onto this engine for long.
Okay, well, there's one item out of the way that we need. Is there anything else in here? Fan belt? Okay.
I have no use for it.
Air duct.
That's never stopped you before.
Sure, I get everything I need.
I have no use for it.
Tank.
I have no use for
Box. Let's use a new box.
it. I have no...
Okay, I think that's it. Hatch.
I can't get it open.
Can't get the hatch open. Okay, let's try this.
Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing worthwhile in there.
Okay, so he's basically telling us not worth opening. Interesting that they'd put that in there then. Okay. I think that's everything. Wow, okay. So that wasn't the suggestion. The suggestion was an idea for the code, which I thought was really smart. I actually got this from two different people. If you look at our data, so we've got 187th, right? So he was in a company of 200 bots. So 187, 113, and Primer. Primer came off 50 spots for 187. So that gives us 137, which is a prime number. So let's try 137.
Here we go again.
So it was, I think it was Jasmine and Canadian Bacon suggested this. If I remember correctly. Yeah, good job, guys. You're officially smarter than me. I don't know if that's saying much.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay, so we'll find out what this guy's all about.
Are these heads?
Ooh. Oh, this guy.
Did you hear something? Boss, do you see those things?
Oh no.
I've got a bad feeling about this, boss.
Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
Okay, nice. Woo! Okay, so that must have been the guy on the crane. He saved us. Or girl.
I am Clarity Arbiter built. Version 2. Locklurk to Arbiter, Judge of Metropole. This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
Oh.
That's barbaric.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar.
Whether it's legal or not, it's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
Thank you. I'm Horatio Nobuild, version 5.
And I'm Crispin Horatio build, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
Wow. Yeah, seriously, I'm curious to know why those things are so anxious to kill us.
What were those things?
They are shells. Robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs. Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
But those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the Underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant. They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
She has a very direct way of thinking.
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister Charity and I were built to advise Arbiter Manbuilt, who
Okay.
administers Metropol's court. Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy.
Manbuilt.
For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware. Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint. But
What
he has
happened?
been without me for a long time.
Yeah, why is she down here now?
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
To other shells.
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
You really think a bunch of rusty boxes will scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
Boss, she's kind of exciting my electrons.
Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe she'll help us out.
I'd like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers,
Talks like this. He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the core.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you described. His name is Scraper Sternweiler built, and he is the servant of Metromind Manbuilt, a member of the council that governs the
Metromind's
city.
also
I
Manbuilt.
have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit, plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio. If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession
Because
of
we
it.
were the
He
enemy.
shot me, and he stole it.
Calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio Nullbuilt. You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper. First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law. Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property,
War of the
legally
Four
subject
Cities.
to plunder by the council.
Okay.
Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
Yeah, man-built. I'm curious about that. So that means he was, like, one of the first robots.
Did you say Arbiter man-built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree.
What?
What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
Legal arguments.
Yes, to play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic.
Symbolic.
Play a role. Man is the all-builder, our lord and master.
It is possible
But it
that
feels
the
like
man
that
you worship
sometimes.
is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
It's funny, but sometimes those arguments that are made in court are simply symbolic. A lot of the times, actually.
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases. But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
Nonsense. Not even Charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement, so perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason. If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me, but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home. Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you, even if you do. Do you
Oh, that's
understand?
nice.
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter. Ask him if I can return. Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that. Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
Thanks.
Okay, what is
must
that?
Thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio. I would have done the same for Metromind, but I am glad it was you that I saved.
Oh.
I wish you justice.
Some like romance brewing here, guys. Okay. Yeah, I want to find out why she's no longer with Arbiter.
Why aren't you with Arbiter?
Arbiter sent me away. I don't know why. The evidence suggests he viewed my sister Charity's advice as superior.
What do you mean?
When Metromind began taking over the council, Charity and I disagreed as to how Arbiter should respond. I informed Arbiter that the Metropolitan Constitution permitted him to dissolve the council and govern by decree. Charity felt that this would inevitably lead to civil war and suffering. As ever, she preached moderation. We argued. Arbiter told me to leave. This was the only place I could go.
Why? There's an entire city up there.
Every building in Metropole is owned by either the council or a private citizen. If I went to the council, it would embarrass Arbiter. If I went to a private citizen, my impartiality would be questioned when I returned to the court one day. Here, I owe nothing to anyone.
But you have to fight off crazy robots all the time.
Actually, I enjoy that. It's a pleasant break from legal research and writing.
I bet. Oh, yes, this would be ideal.
Oswald and Cornelius Factorbuilt would like me to find someone to help them resolve their case. Would you judge it?
I have no authority to perform such a function. I am a law clerk, not a judge.
I don't think they need a formal judge. They just want an answer from someone reliable. I'm sure they'll trust you.
I would trust you.
I suppose I could mediate and
Okay.
advise.
Good.
But nothing more than that.
Could you give me some advice on how to talk to gynoids?
No. What is the nature of their dispute?
They're fighting over who gets
No.
credit for building a small robot called Rex. The operative facts are in my data pouch.
I see. I have reviewed the facts, considered the applicable law, and enclosed an encrypted statement for the parties.
Okay.
It will automatically load in their presence.
Thanks.
It has been a long time since I considered legal issues. I welcomed the diversion.
So gynoids, someone told me in the discussion, is female robots, which I don't know how to put that together, but it makes sense to me after someone brought that up. We could pressure her a bit.
That's it? Go visit Arbiter? You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
If Metromind violated the law, it must be proven. Until it is proven, what the law does not forbid, the law permits. And what the law permits, I must permit.
This is insane. Metromind is a tyrant and a thief. You'd let her hide behind the law?
You think that the law protects Metromind from you. The armor of the law does nothing but restrict her movement. Take it away and she will only become more dangerous. But once it is taken from her, it is taken from everyone. You need law's armor, Horatio, far more than you need its sword.
She's got a
I
point.
despise Metromind, but justice must be impartial, or it is meaningless.
Your justice is already meaningless. Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
I appreciate her approach to the law. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think you can't just, not everything is binary when it comes to the law. You can't just blindly follow it, because you have to think about who created the laws and why they were created.
Roll out the red carpet for visitors, huh, boss?
And you have to take every situation independently when applying laws to it, because there could be extenuating circumstances that the laws were not, when the law was created, those were not thought of, right? So it's an interesting approach, and I guess we're gonna find with her sister or the other law clerk a different approach, and find out how she thinks about cases.
It's been completely stripped of any useful parts. It's been complete.
Okay. Is there anything else here? Check out. Skulls. Okay, we got.
I don't think Clarity would approve of our taking one of her skulls.
What about this?
I don't think Clarity. It's a shell skull.
She steals shell skulls by the sludge shore?
Oh god.
Boss, did that skull just wink at me?
No.
You weren't even watching.
I don't think Clarity would.
Huh. It's interesting. Why is it letting me look at them like this then if I'm not supposed to take something? Let's talk to her again.
I have nothing to say.
Nothing. Okay. Alright, well let's first I want to check with Primer if he has anything new to say.
They're much too quick to catch, and even if I could, what would I do with one?
Oh, right.
Deactivate it and give it to Metromind as a warning?
Oh, Crispin.
I have nothing to say.
Okay. Now, can I progress over here? Did we get that robot to move? No.
It's some kind of broken down robot.
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
Okay, so we can't go through here yet, but we do have some things to do up above. We can provide those robots with the decision. We've got the motor. I think we could trade in to Leopold. We could trade in this motor.
Let me see your. Come take a look.
Come take a look. Our engine.
Here you go, Leopold. A nice big engine for you.
Big ol' engine.
Not bad at all. You're a real scavenging expert.
Is that a compliment or an insult, boss?
Top me off, will you?
Okay, so we've got.
Wait a minute. This motor's broken. The copper wiring's been stripped.
All items sold as is, Tyro. And
You're
I
a Tyro.
about copper wire being included.
You're a fine piece of work, Leopold.
Never said anything about that neither. Now you want to trade? Let's trade. Otherwise, get a move on.
Great.
The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring.
We've got this key card.
It's an encoded key card.
That's for the decision. Fan belt.
A machine belt.
Is that gonna help at all?
Feudal.
No.
A pretty basic radio transmitter. By playing with the settings, I can send up to a 4-digit signal.
Okay. I mean, let's go over and see if she wants this engine. I don't think she will because it's not working.
I have nothing to say to him.
Or her. Oh, okay. I thought it was she. Let's try.
I could give it to him this way, but maybe I should try fixing it first.
Okay.
The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring.
How are we gonna get copper wiring? I don't know. Let's get the key card.
That's never going to work.
What? Okay, I have to talk to them.
Clarity Arbiter Build has judged your case.
A fitting choice. Indeed.
Then here's her decision. A petitioner claiming buildership of the disputed res, that is, the robot, bears the burden of proving buildership by preponderance of the evidence. In this dispute, there are in fact 2 cases, each with a petitioner, Oswald and Cornelius. Neither petitioner has borne the requisite burden, therefore, neither may claim buildership. The res known as Rex shall therefore be deemed null built.
What?
Outrageous. Surely, sir, this is a mistake.
It is what it is. In any case, Rex is his own robot. He can make up his own mind.
What fools we were.
Indeed.
Wait.
Rex is just like, I'm out of here. And his hat. Oh.
Well, hats off to Clarity, I guess.
Unintended. I guess he doesn't want his hat. But I have a feeling I know what this can do for us. I think we can trade this, right? So null built means no one knows who built them.
Horatio Null built version 5.
Uh-oh.
I am Metromind. I have been watching you. I am always watching. I know what you are doing. I know why you are here. You are welcome in my city, but that welcome can be taken away. And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
Wait,
Okay, that's a threat.
Don't know what you've been up to, Tyro, but you're poking at the wrong socket.
I'll bear that in mind.
The one threatens Horatio. Gets away with it.
It's a fine felt hat. Given its age, it's in remarkable condition.
I just use it on him.
I need to see what he's offering.
Okay. So I think he'll take the
Let me see your stuff.
hat for the, what was it again? The memory reader? Memory access device.
You wanted something antique and fancy. How about this hat?
A fine trade, Tyro. Here's the memory access device. Now, all you need to do is plug it into a data pouch.
Okay.
There's no plug.
Never said there was.
This
Oh, God.
is really starting to get annoying.
No kidding. Okay, we have a plug though, don't we? Yes. Good.
That was easy.
And then, ouch.
Even easier.
What does this do for us? Seize judgment. Ability for litigants, okay. EFL. Okay. So it's just a glass finger for thumb. I don't know about the water chip. I think that's just the Fallout reference. Alright, let's see if this robot will talk to us again. It's distortion. We use the, this summon?
We can't afford to waste time on every random robot we meet in Metropole.
You know, boss, I really wish you applied that principle more consistently.
Shut the fuck up, Kristen. Okay, maybe we can use this on the robot. And how are we gonna get copper wiring for that motor? Don't know yet.
I have nothing to say. How would that even work?
I don't know.
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
Okay. Maybe it'll work on the door? I wonder.
I doubt that will have any effect.
I don't know what this is supposed to do for me.
I doubt that will. I have nothing to say.
Nothing to say to him, eh? Any copper wire I can use?
Hey, Crispin, why don't you go talk to her?
What? No way, boss.
I don't think I did this
She's way
before.
out of my league.
She's a floating lamp, Crispin. You've never had any trouble with lamps before.
Well, I've never had to talk to one before, boss. Just knock them off ledges. I've got no practice.
Come on, Crispin, I know you can do it. Okay, well, the only other option, I guess, is this.
Futile.
What?
How would that even work?
Let me try this again. What did she wanted the
I
motor,
have
right?
nothing to say to him.
Okay. This guy?
I am waiting.
How would that even...
I am waiting.
You're waiting. Sad robot.
The harmony is broken when the pattern is not maintained. Remove yourself, please.
I guess we need to wait our turn.
Okay. Got record. You got a fan belt. Plasma
There's
torch.
no reason to cut that. I doubt that will... Futile.
Huh.
The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring.
Where can we get copper wiring? The only thing I can think of is go back to the junk pile. Let's talk to Crispin and see what he
Time
has
to
to
give
say.
Gimbal his motor back, right, boss?
I can't. That's Gimbal, right? Okay.
A crashed hub. I'm not here to steal parts.
How about Crispin?
I don't really want to try that.
No good.
Anyone home?
It's gotta be down here. I must have missed something. Let's check this hatch again. Maybe there's some wiring that I missed.
I can't get it.
No.
I have nothing to...
Nothing to say to Primer. Some more junk. I only see vehicles. Let's see vehicle.
For now, that thing's at best to keep.
Sure.
I don't want to provoke.
Sounds like we need to get into the courthouse and talk to Arbiter.
No, I know. I know. Memory.
For now, that thing's best to
Oh, okay.
keep it that way.
But I tried using this on him.
For now, that's best to keep. There's nothing. That's never.
Record?
For now, that's best to keep it.
Gotta be.
Just build me a missile launcher and I'll get right on it.
I was thinking you could distract it.
And then what? Let's stick to missiles.
Okay, so we have to get a missile. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Yeah, cycles. Do I recover its memory or something? Not really sure. If you guys have the ideas, let me know.
I just got that song out of my head.
Oops.
Crispin, you?
Gotta find a way to clear the line to get into the courthouse. Because honestly, I refuse to wait in line. Not even for a power core. Not
Yes,
even
yes,
for a
yes.
gynoid. Well,
Gynoid.
maybe for a gynoid.
I love that. I love that.
We should definitely explore the cliffside arcology.
What?
Oh,
Now he's just trolling
because
us.
honestly, not even, well, maybe for...
Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. I'll have to think about where I can get some copper for that motor, I guess. I assume it's in here. Which means I'll need to find a way past this guy. Oh, I have an idea. No, I just thought of something. I got it. I got it. I think. We use the memory reader on one of these skulls. That's what it is.
Futile.
No!
Futile.
No!
That's never going. How would that even? Futile. I don't think clarity.
Fuck. Thought that was it.
I don't think I have nothing to say.
Fuck. Alright, well, I was wrong. Thought that was going to be it for sure. Okay, guys, I got to wrap up this episode here then. Hope you enjoyed it. I love the dialogue, and I'm really interested to see how the relationship between Horatio and Clarity is gonna progress from here. Sorry, just taking a look around. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all.